Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's lesson. Let's go ahead and go over today's lesson objective. So today we will divide decimals by a single digit whole number. All right, now let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to go ahead and close out my camera so we have more room to work. So the first problem we're going to do is 0.24 divided by 4, or 24 hundredths divided by 4. So let's go ahead and place everything in our place value chart. So I have 2 tens and 4 hundredths. Okay, now I need to divide my 24 hundredths, or 2 tens and 4 hundredths, by 4. Now I'm looking at my tens and I can see right away that I am not going to be able to divide those 2 tenths into 4 equal groups. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to take those 2 tenths and I'm going to turn them into 20 hundredths. I'm going to break them apart into 20 hundredths. Now I have 24 hundredths. Okay, so now I have 24 hundredths and I need to divide those 24 hundredths into 4 equal groups. So I can see right here that actually my columns of hundreds are already divided into 4 equal groups. So let me go ahead and circle them so we can see them a little bit better. So I have 1 equal group, 2 equal groups, 3 equal groups, and 4 equal groups. So in each of my groups, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can see that 24 hundredths divided by 4 equals 6 hundredths. Or if we were to write this in standard form, it would be 0.06. All right, now let's go ahead and solve this problem. Now we're going to fill in the blank. We have our quotient, or we have our answer, but we don't know what we divided to get to 3/10. So some number divided by 5 is going to equal 3/10. So we're going to work a little bit backwards here, and we're actually going to start with our answer. We have 3/10. So let's go ahead and place that in our place value chart. So I have 3/10. So I know that in order to get to those 3/10, I had to divide some number by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and put those 5 groups back. So I have 1 group of 3/10. I have 2 groups of 3/10, 4 groups of 3/10, and 5 groups of 3/10. Sorry, I kind of messed up my counting. So I have 5 groups of 3/10. Now from here, I can see that I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 tenths. So I have 15 tenths. Okay, so now I know I had to take 15 tenths and divide them by 5. So I can see now that I could take 15 tenths divided by 5, and that's going to give me 3 tenths. Okay, so I know that 15 tenths divided by 5 is 3 tenths, or 15, and then place my decimal point. So now I have 15 tenths. All right. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this problem right here. Let me clear everything. Oh, my pen. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and take those same 15 tenths, or 1 and 5 tenths, and divide it by 5. And we're going to go ahead and kind of look at what this looks like. So if I were to do this, I'm going to go ahead and take my 1, and I'm going to break that up and turn them into 10 tenths. Okay. Now I have 15 tenths. Okay, and if I were to divide those 15 tenths into 5 equal groups, one group is going to equal 3 tenths, or 0.3. Okay, now let's go ahead and compare this to if I were to take 15 and divide that into 5 groups. So I have 1 10 and 5 ones, right? As we can see from here, I have 1 10 and then I have 5 ones. Okay, now let's go ahead and take that 1 10 and break it up into 10 ones. Now I have 15 ones, and I need to go ahead and divide those 15 ones into 5 equal groups. Okay, we did that. So now in one of those groups, I have 3 1s, or 3. Now, something that I'm noticing over here is I had 15 tenths, right? And then I divided by 5, that gave me 3 tenths. Now, if I took 15 ones and divided that by 5, that gave me 3 1s. So, depending on what unit I am dividing, our math is the same. We just have to figure out what unit we're dividing, and we can go ahead and do that accordingly. Okay, all right. So, let's go ahead and take a review of our lesson objective. So, today we divided decimals by single digit whole numbers. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this lesson was helpful. I hope you learned a lot. I had a lot of fun making this lesson for y'all. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I will see you next lesson. Okay, y'all? Have a great day. Bye.